All right, so first things first, setting up your domains. So, setting up domains solves the biggest problem cold email marketers have, which is obviously landing in the spam and not landing in the main inbox. And that's a huge problem because no matter how good your emails are, if they do not land into the main inbox, people are not going to read them, and obviously you won't make money or your client won't make money. So this is a huge problem, right? And because of that, you have to set up domains, because if you set them up correctly, you will not land to the spam and you will land to the main inbox. Now, there are way more nuances and things to that. However, setting up domains is the first step. So let's do it. So what you're about to learn, this guide will show you how to set up your cold email step by step. You will learn how to buy a domain, set up the records needed for your email to work properly, and warm up your account so you can start sending emails without any problems. Now, you're not going to learn all of this in this one lesson. You're going to learn this in this entire module, so don't worry. We're going to go step by step, and let's do it. So, step number one, we already covered it. First step is to buy a domain, okay? Now, a domain is the name that your email will be sent from, like yourbusiness.com. Now, you can buy from places like Squarespace or GoDaddy, okay? Now, if you buy your domain and your email account from Google, which unfortunately in this day and age is not possible because Google domains migrated towards Squarespace, you won't need to set up SPF and DKIM records on your own. So in this case, you will need to set them up, okay? So how to actually set these records up? First of all, before I talk about these records and how to set them up, what the hell even are these records? Now, I personally don't know. The only thing I know is that they're absolutely crucial if you want to have your email land into the main inbox and not into spam or promotions or others. So with that said, let's get right into it. So like I've said, these free records make sure your emails are safe and trusted by email systems. Without them, your emails will end up in spam, making your whole email marketing system go into the crap. Okay? Now, for these cases, I've simply shown you and sent you tutorials from Google because I personally use these tutorials whenever I need to set my DKIM and all the records up. So I will simply give you this presentation into the attachment in this course, and you will simply click on each one of these and set up these records by yourself, okay? Now, the only thing I have to say about this is obviously you have to use Gmail as your main email provider, okay? You can purchase the domain from wherever you want, but make sure you use Google Workspace for the email, okay? And yeah, that is pretty much it. So for the action steps, you will purchase a domain, okay? Make sure that it ends with .com, and also make sure you set up the domain records according to this lesson. These are going to be your first steps. Nothing more, nothing else. See you in the next lesson, okay? Alright guys, so before you start with your cold email, you have to make sure that you actually have a professional email. Because like I've told you in the previous email marketing lesson, if you have regular email from Gmail or Hotmail or whatever other company you might be thinking of, you will land in spam and you will not be able to do cold email outreach. This is why you have to have a professional email, okay? And right now I'll tell you very, very quickly how to actually set it up. So first of all, what you need for your professional email, you need a professional domain. So if you haven't set it up in the email marketing software tutorial yet, you simply either go to Namecheap or GoDaddy.com, where you simply create your own domain. The domain shouldn't cost you more than $2 or $3, and that's even like very expensive, right? So what you do, you either type in your domain in one of these searches. So let's just use Namecheap as an example. And let's just say jakubwritescopy.com. And let's see. Yeah, so that's $10 per year. Yeah, so we can do this one, or jakewritescopy.com. Yeah, $9.98 for a year. So yeah, you can also get 140 point per year. But honestly, these links, these endings to domains don't look professional. So even though I've said, $2 or $3 is a lot, I would honestly go for $10, because when I was buying my domain, it was like 2020 and they were very, very cheap. Right now, they're way more expensive. So yeah, just go for this one, and it's very, very simple. You can also get it on GoDaddy. So let's see if it's cheaper. Yeah, way cheaper. So yeah, jakewritescopy.com, 18 cents. So definitely I would go for GoDaddy. Very, very simple, very, very good. You simply purchase the domain. Now, the next step you're gonna take, and I'm not gonna waste your time because this is super simple, is that you're gonna set up your professional email on Google. What you're gonna do is you're simply gonna type in professional Google email, click here, and you have to do it once you have your domain, right? And then you simply click start it now, and you just do what Google tells you to do. This is super simple because it essentially tells you everything that you should do, okay? So this is pretty much it. This is how you set up your professional email. Now, in this lesson, after you set up your professional email, I'll show you one more thing that's very, very important, which is how to actually set up your professional email signature. Now, before I actually teach you how to set up your email signature, I will show you what I mean by email signature. Okay, so if you look at one of my emails I just sent out, I have my regular signature, and then under here I have a professional signature that's got my contact info, my telephone number, my website, and my Instagram, and the description of what I do. Okay, so this makes you look way more professional, because if you have your own email signature, you appear like a true professional. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. Now, let me just show you how to set it up. So, if you're in your Gmail, right? This is how your Gmail looks like, right? Very, very simple. Now, if you have a regular free Gmail, this is not gonna look like this. Okay, so this is why you need a Google Workspace. Now, if you're in your inbox, you're gonna click on this, on this settings tab right here. You're gonna see all settings. And then, right, when you scroll down, you will see the signature, okay? Now, in this signature, right, you can simply create your email signature. Now, what you should include in the email signature, very simple. Your name, what you do, and some contact information. So like your website, your Instagram, one, both, doesn't matter, and your telephone number when you want. Now, how you do it? Very simple. You just simply click create new, signature 2, for example, create, and then, Jeff Novick, email copywriter XYZ company, plus 123 123 123 122, once you're free, right? If you want to put in the number. Now what's very important to do, right? You have to activate the signature to use for the email. So for new emails use and on reply forward use, you have to select that signature that you just created. Otherwise, it's not gonna show up. Okay, so that's it, guys. Very simple stuff, but very crucial for you to become a high-level email marketer. And that's pretty much it. I look forward to you guys to see you on the cold email setup guide, and let's get into it.